All right, let's continue with the 2015-2016 NBA season preview with the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks are interesting, and the reason I didn't like I don't know, something was off with them last year, even though they were the best team in the East. We saw in the Eastern Conference Finals what happened; they got blown out. Now, I do think they were missing. They were not do think. I know they were missing Thabo Sefolosha, who I do think was a big factor to that team. Just like he was a big factor to the Thunder, that a lot of people acted like he wasn't, like he was the weak link. When really, I think he gave a toughness and he gave a length to the defense that is whatever the word I'm trying to unmatched. You can't really match that. So Sefolosha, I think, is a bigger key than we really think. I mean, look at it this way. The Thunder were number 1, number 2 seed in the West a couple of years. They lose Sefolosha, they don't make the playoffs. The team Sefolosha goes to the Hawks, the number 1 seed in the East. Now, I'm not saying it's all Sefolosha, but I do think, and then when he does leave the playoffs, they don't look like the same team. They look really bad. They also got Tim Hardaway Jr. and Thiago Splitter. I like Tim Hardaway Jr. as a scorer off the bench. Played for the Knicks last year, and I love Thiago Splitter. Been in the Spurs system the last 3-4 years, and I think he's going to be a big player off the bench for the Hawks. Hawks right now: Jeff Teague. I got the lineup at Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver, Thabo Sefolosha, Paul Millsap, Al Horford, and I love their posts because they're two undersized posts, which nowadays might be beneficial. Now, it's not good if Millsap has to go LeBron like he did in the playoffs. That's stupid. But and then 3 guys off the bench: Dennis Schroeder, a stud young point guard. I think he's a big time stud. Tim Hardaway Jr. and Thiago Splitter. I think Hawks record wise might not be better next year, but I think competing in the playoffs next year they will be better, if that makes sense. Now, they might not make the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they're going to get tougher. I think this year was a big learning experience for every player on that team. And then with the new addition of Tim Hardaway Jr., Thiago Splitter, only person they really lost was DeMarre Carroll. But I think with Thabo Sefolosha, they're kind of similar players. Anyway, that's my preview of the Atlanta Hawks. Oh wait, real quick. Actually, no. The Atlanta Hawks, I had them as the 7th in my power rankings in the East. So from the 1 seed to now 7. Again, I'm not saying it's gonna be the exact seeding or the right power rankings, but I had them at 7 when I did write my power rankings down. And I had their big 3 as Teague, Horford, and Millsap, and I have their X factor as Hardaway Jr. Depending if he can be a 6th man of the year candidate or averages 7 points a game. Cheers.